My
Racism is
doodles
rad.
keep getting deleted, so now I'm sad.
Racism is rad. Just what Will wrote is basically taking up the entire stream right now. So, previously, you guys had all been thrown into the slammer after the come on in was engulfed in flames.
Which we all agreed is not anybody's singular fault. It was just because of a circumstance of events.
Hey, y'all suck.
After some careful interrogation in which Mina was shot with an arrow, the group eventually was able to leave at 4 a.m. and had to break it to Tim, the former owner of the Come On In, and also the Goliath, that his wife was running a cult in their basement, and that's what lit the fire to burn down the inn.
And we failed at explaining what a cult was.
Yes, you failed at explaining what a cult was. So the group
Wait,
then
who
went...
didn't know what a cult was?
Tim, the Goliath. So the group then went back to Kessel's place of business and spent the night there to just rest and relax. And in the morning, you all decided... Well, some of you decided to go your separate ways, and others of you decided to help find the baby red dragon that was the cause of the fire. So, going out and doing your normal thing, you were all brought into action when a scream pierced through the city streets, and you found goblins attacking some civilians. You tried your hardest to fight the goblins, no matter how many times you missed. And even though Mina went down during the first battle of the campaign, you guys managed to defeat the goblins as the city guard approached. And now, the 5 people, Larissa, Kessel, Arjan, Vafed, and Mina, are being approached by the familiar face of Paul Blart Mall Cop, with a U, not with the 2 L's.
Mall cop.
Like he's mauling people. Yes.
Or, the weapon.
Yes, like the weapon too.
Or
So
the Darth.
he approaches up to... Stop fucking drawing on my screen.
No,
He approaches up to the one who has caused him the most trouble, Kessel, and at almost eye level, he's just like, okay, what the fuck happened?
We helped defend your town from goblins. You ungrateful git.
No, I can see the fucking goblins. I'm not blind. I can see the little green men that are decapitated and mauled around here. I mean, do you know why they were here? Do you know anything at all? Or are you just a shitty detective?
We literally just finished fighting them like a minute ago. Detectives' work ain't something that happens instantaneously.
So you just fought them with no real goal in mind?
Well, I guess we could have just let them run around and kill your guardsmen, if that's what you wanted.
You are twisting my words, and I am... Fuck it. You two, and he points to a couple of his guards, to grab the orange one, and they flank either side of Va and just grab him by his arms, and Paul's just like, alright, so you're being detained because you have some assault charges on you from a Mr. Things, James Things. And Vaj is like, fucking Jimmy. Alright, okay, so... Why?
Perfect
And-
imitation.
Yeah, I can't really do a good Ian imitation, so I'm doing the best I can.
What, you can't channel your inner Canadian, or no? Okay.
Fine, I'll do it in a fucking Canadian accent if that'll suit you.
Yes, thank you.
And then Ian will hate me forever, but fuck it.
Which is funny because he doesn't even really have that bad a Canadian accent.
Exactly.
No, it's not noticeable.
So Paul just goes, alright, so he looks at the rest of the group. So his bail will be posted by the end of the night. Do what you will, don't leave the cities, yada yada yada. Good luck on finding your dragon. And then Vaj like, alright, so I can't do a good Canadian accent either, so this is gonna be fun.
That was like nearly Scottish. Like
Just say
amazing.
sorry a lot.
Yeah.
Just say sorry. Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry guys, but I have a friend named Argent. Find him, get him to talk some sense into Jimmy because he knows what he's about.
Then we'll go out for some beers. Yeah.
Don't get him.
God damn it, I was drinking.
No, the beer's A.
Shush.
And Argent likes to gamble, so maybe find a casino. I don't know. Just sorry about all this. And he's dragged away by the city guard, who still leave you alone. And now it's just the four of you, with no dragon, one dragonborn, and
The severely
idea.
injured Dragonborn.
no goblins, and absolutely no idea some ideas of what to do next.
I only searched the bodies, or I guess that's all I had time to do before we ended last time.
Yeah.
But I think it makes sense that I would also try to look for... Maybe I'd look for their footprints and try to track down where they came from.
Alright, make an investigation search.
I would also like to pull out the many arrows that are in my body and roll from medicine.
Alright, because you're a medicine guy, you just
Aren't you
get
supposed to
taken
like
away.
leave those in, otherwise you bleed out?
No,
Never
actually,
mind.
Well,
actually,
you
no,
have to
do you?
take them out at some point.
Will, you took the arrows out last time, so
Oh, I did?
yeah.
Well, I'm still 11 health, so I rolled to bandage my wounds.
Alright, make a medicine check.
Plus 3, 13.
I
Oh,
did
My
damn, that...
investigation check too.
You get back 2 HP from that, and you're
Alright.
out of any real bandages now. Kessel, you manage to not find any real footsteps because this is a city street. A cobblestone city street. You don't really find any footsteps. But what you do find from the goblins is that... I mentioned last time how they looked kind of rugged. Well, that wasn't really an accurate description. They are rugged, yes, but it looks like they're purposefully rugged. Like
Okay.
someone made it look like they were from out of town. The armor and clothes themselves are much more fancier than they're supposed to be. For
That's
goblins.
interesting. Okay. I'd like to take, like, I don't know, like a bracer or a boot as an example of, like, this isn't goblin armor.
Well, no, it is goblin armor, but it's of a much higher quality than any goblin should be able to get their hands on normally.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. Like I want to
That plebeian
the armor
trash.
as evidence.
Alright, so put down that you have a pair of fancier goblin boots.
Okay. Are the weapons also higher quality or no?
The weapons look like they were kind of bought cheaply, so they look normal, but the armor was of a higher quality. Like,
Okay.
while the weapons can be just used by anyone, the armor was more like tailor-made for them.
All right. I'll add my Gucci goblin boots.
Gucci.
Gucci
Nice,
gang,
okay.
gang,
The old
gang.
Gucci.
Ye old Gucci, yep.
It's Gucci with an E on the end of it.
It's
Gucci.
Gooche. Gucci.
That just spells gooch.
Fine, two E's at
No,
the
with
end.
2 E's at the end, you get Gucci.
There you
Gucci,
go.
Gucci,
Gucci.
Alright, that's what I
Gucci
spelled
gang,
it like.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
Maybe wait, that's what the
Alright.
Goblin Gang is. It's Gucci Gang.
Gucci Goblin Gang.
Christ.
So I didn't
Alliteration.
find
Little-
what I was looking for, which was like a possible way they could have come from.
You didn't find any possible way they could have come from, but there is more that I have to describe.
Oh, okay.
It seems like they weren't really. It seems they weren't really attacking anything. They weren't just attacking indiscriminately. You notice that most of the damage that seems to be caused from them seems to be like small vendors and locations of where people would stay or where they would be keeping their money.
Mm.
Oh.
Are any of these vendors out, or are they all gone right now?
Yeah, they all ran away. Like they weren't dealing with a bunch of goblins.
Okay. Well, I'd like to mark these vendors on like my map, my GPS, or my parchment, and then I'd like to like remember them for questioning possibly in the future.
All right.
So like, what are the names of like the vendors? From those
There's
signs.
So there was the vendor of the hot dogs and hash browns cart. There
Okay.
was the vendor for the Togo's to go, which was a sandwich vendor.
Togo's to go.
Togo's to go.
That's clever.
And then there was another vendor for what looks like little baked goods called Pillsbury's Finest.
Wow, that's
Pillsbury's finest.
There we go.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
And then there's just a huge monster logo on. So yeah, those were basically the three vendors, and then everything else seems to be like they were attacking little apartments and stuff.
Okay, interesting. I will keep that in mind. That concludes my investigation of this area.
Alright, so anyone else gonna do anything? Like you're one member down, you have no dragon.
We're one member down, Bill Dragon.
Yeah.
I walk up to Kessel and I ask, "Hey, you think this is related at all?
Out of character, what?
Do you think this is related at all?" I'm sorry. The voice is very hard. You know what? I'm gonna retire the voice for tonight at the very least, for the sake of understanding.
What's related?
The attack. Do you think it's related at all to the cult or whatsoever? Because it's sort of strange that goblins would just appear out of nowhere in the middle of the city and attack people.
Kessel strokes his beard for a moment.
I have no reason to believe they're linked right now. If I find more evidence to point in that direction, I'll be sure to follow it.
Alright, so you guys just gonna stand around and... Is that all you're doing?
Alright, well, we probably go to that casino place.
What's the list of like locations
Where's the
again?
casino?
Sorry, I don't.
So, you have a list of locations for the Wizard Ward. You don't have any real locations outside of the Wizard Ward. And you know that you, Kessel, know that there's no casinos here in the Wizard Ward. There is, however, casinos in the Emerald Ward, which is the
What I
ward
have is
based around, money.
They're making us stay in here.
right. I was
No,
just
they're
gonna say what
making
I
you
have
stay
is
in
the.
Kalimport.
Okay.
Oh, they said the Wizard Ward earlier, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
They're
Well,
forcing
I think
us to stay
for a certain amount of time, though. I think that time might be up.
So
They're
I
letting
know
us go.
of the Come On In, Albus's Tower, Radiant Shack, and Circle K. Those are the only locations I have listed.
and there's also Hot
Okay.
Topic.
Oh,
There's
really?
Hot topic.
Yes,
There's
that
a
was
hot topic.
All right.
All right.
Of course,
Did
there's
you,
a hot
talk, did
topic.
you mention Radiant City?
Yep.
No, that was Radiant Shack is Kessel's apartment, right?
No, that's like- that's
like,
Radiant City is the Bardic store.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Did you
Kessel's
guys not go in there?
what?
Did you guys not go in there?
Some
We
people
haven't been
didn't.
there.
Wow.
It was only Mina and Va who actually have gone inside Radiant Shack.
I'm gonna assume Kessel knows nothing about the hot topic because that is not his environment.
Yeah, no, he doesn't really know
Yeah.
anything other than teenagers tend to hang out there.
I went there. I went there to get actual clothes.
Like I said,
Every
teenagers.
time.
Oh, actual clues.
All
Well, I
they
didn't-
do is go to
the
the
only-
hot
The only
topic.
thing Mina had when she came here was like tattered tattered clothes that she had when like she left for her trip. So it wasn't really the best.
All right.
By the way, quick roll 20 question here. How does one like turn? Oh, okay, never mind. I found the issue. Cause
Alright.
what I'll do is if I want to roll one of my IRL die, I can actually turn my webcam on and I'll do that. Cause
Oh, nice.
y'all need you guys need to see my rolling mechanism,
Y'all
my
motherfuckers
Donkey
need
Kong
Jesus.
Yahtzee, my Donkey Kong Yahtzee barrel.
Anyways,
Where
I
would
don't have a camera.
Where does it get displayed though?
It should be right by my avatar, but I need to actually give.
Oh wait, can I do that?
I need to switch the permissions for this page to actually let it do that.
All right.
B-
So I guess we're heading to the Emerald Ward then.
Yeah, if they let us go there, then sure. Are there any guards around to check to see if we can leave yet?
all the city guards seem to have gone with Paul.
Allow.
To,
Well, I figure they'll stop us if we try to leave. So
I mean, you can
But
try.
aren't we? I mean, that you could also say that for pretty much anything that's illegal.
yeah. What's your point?
I will always say you can try.
Yeah.
Let's not provoke the authorities again. I prefer.
All
not
right.
to do that.
Well, you
So
have-
we sneak around. All right. I see what you're
And
saying.
that's a better idea.
All right.
Come on, turn on. the thing.
Okay.
I've got like no room to roll, but that's okay.
So you gotta
I'll have to
sneak
reload
into
the
the Emerald
page.
Ward. Hold on. Let me pull up the one map.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, we're
probably
sneaking into
buried
the Emerald
under in the
Ward.
chat.
So, well, this my testing of the webcam solution not working.
Not working. Oh, okay.
Damn.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
Nothing ever does it?
It's okay. Well, we can make it work. Actually, no, we can't.
All right. So you need to.
I mean, I don't know if you
Wait,
guys can
hold on.
see it. Like, if you
I don't see a
Specifically.
webcam or anything. No.
no, okay,
I do
damn.
not. Well, then again, I'm also not looking at anyone's avatars or anything.
Well, the light
So where
isn't
in the
on, so
window-
that's not a good sign.
So to get to the Emerald Ward, fuck, this text is small. Wait, by Emerald Ward, do you mean the Jewel Ward?
Is there no place specifically called the?
No, there is Emerald Ward. There's an Emerald Ward. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
the
shit, we have to go through like 2 wards to get to there.
That's fine. We can stealth.
Yeah, we can self. Oh, I have an idea though. Is there like a wagon of some sort anywhere in sight?
A wagon?
Yeah.
I mean, not specifically here in the Wizard Ward.
Not specifically here.
No.
Is there a possibility that there might be one around that we could find?
Get.
Wagons.
please.
What?
There's an obvious solution. We have
What?
to go to Hot Topic and get you guys all new outfits.
No.
That is
No,
the
that's not
only
gonna work.
solution.
How is
I don't
that
know
the
if I
only
can
We
pull
must
off
solution?
blend in.
I don't think that. I think there's a high chance of failure in that, seeing as
But there's also a
dragon
high chance of success.
That's not how that works, Colby.
Risk is good reward.
We are going to dress in inconspicuous orange.
Yes.
Inconspicuous orange.
Orange and
Inconspicuous emo hot topic clothes.
It's an orange that's so conspicuous it makes you inconspicuous because people don't think you're going to do anything wearing it.
Exactly.
You're going into Hot Topic. Where's your Linkin Park shirts? Or Limp Biscuit?
Oh, we could have Mina stand on top of Kessel's head so that they're like the size of a regular sized person.
Then I really stand out. Because I'm standing on someone's. I can easily blend in because, like, I'm a halfling. I can do that. It's you guys that
Yeah,
I'm worried.
but like they're looking around for a halfling and a dwarf, not a regular sized person.
That still
you know
doesn't
how
deal with
easy
the
it is
problem
to
of
see
the
a
green
halfling when
dragonborn.
that
and the
halfling is on
tiefling.
someone's head.
Yeah, I was about to say, it doesn't deal with both Larissa and,
Arjan.
Yeah,
yeah.
Arjan. Yeah, I'm
These
mostly
were the
the
problem.
problem with the whole disguising strategy because sort of, 7 foot tall and all that.
How tall is Mina?
We got, like 2 feet tall.
That would mean
No
we
way.
would be one 6'10" person if we stood on top of each other.
Okay, then, you know what? We can do it.
6'10's
Alright,
pretty.
so-
That's pretty tall.
Yeah,
I
but
could
I'm
give
not
them my robe, or what's left of my robe, since I'm pretty sure I used most of it for bandages.
I'm
And that would
still
probably-
finding this very unlikely to work, considering we seem to be doing nothing for the Dragonborn and the Tiefling.
It'll work
Well,
great.
I mean, this is step one. We can't solve every
That's
problem.
what
no.
That's what the bluff skill is for.
They'll be expecting a
Well,
group
maybe
of
if you went to the
people.
casino and
We're
found.
doing-
Maybe
Oh,
you
wait,
should
there's no
try
plus
and
skill.
leave.
In character.
Why don't we just
Kessel would-
try to leave and then see if they stop us?
Because you can't just like you don't steal something and go, oh hey, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that it was
but it's
illegal to
not
steal
stealing.
something."
Well, that's different because that's like a rule that's always present.
We'll go in stealth like.
How is
It'll
that
be,
different? Wait, I am totally lost on what you're trying to say here.
I
I
swear,
like,
this entire
you know-
session is just
it's
spent on you guys
assumed-
trying to get out.
hey,
I'm saying we could go through all this work and then have it turn out that they actually are letting us through now. And I would rather try that before we tried sneaking through and
But
doing
if
this
we-
Why
right.
can't we just sneak through it in the first place?
Okay, you know
Because
what?
I
There's
can't
no risk.
sneak.
In character, Kessel would say,
Alright, I believe we should go ask if we can finally leave now. If we can't, well, the investigation must continue, so we'll find another way.
All right, that sounds perfectly reasonable.
So what are you gonna do?
Arjan agrees.
Kessel is going to start walking towards the police station, or the guard station.
Yeah, Mina's gonna follow because that's what she said she would do.
And then obviously Arjan follows. I
So
assume
you
where it
make your
says well.
so you make your way past the gates of the Wizard Ward, through to the Quill Ward, and into the Grand Ward where the police station is.
Wait, so what's wait,
That was
no.
not the
where
button
are the
I wanted
guards
to
in
hit,
the-
God damn it.
Where are the guards in our
Faggot.
ward?
They're at the gates, yeah. But the actual
Wait, so they
Station.
had us in the Grand Ward when they took us to prison,
yes.
and then we came back to the Wizard Ward?
yes.
Why weren't we aware of this? Why
didn't
why didn't we know this?
Because it was 4
Alright.
a.m.
Okay, so what happens when we walk up to the gate where the guards should be? I thought that there was a police station in the Wizard Ward.
No, there isn't.
We walk up to the guards at the gate then, 'cause they're
Yeah.
guards.
All right, they're just standing there like guards. One of them nods you like, mm-hmm. He kind of eyeballs the green dragonborn, but nothing really out of the ordinary.
I am back.
I just walk forward.
Okay, you walk through the gate.
I follow behind and I give one of the guards to Dave.
Oh, calm down,
Oh.
calm down, little John.
Oh.
Just,
So I figured out why the video isn't working. It's actually something that Leo has to update for the whole thing because apparently it's like out of date. So, rip.
Rip.
It's not this session.
Okay, so everyone's kind
So-
of robotic right now. What happened?
That would be a Discord thing.
King,
I know, I
yeah,
mean, what did
King's
people
thing
say?
isn't working. King's webcast thing isn't working, so that's a no-go.
Oh well.
So whatever.
So he's
I'm
no
for it.
yeeting my dice against the wall.
So, Leo, what you're saying is they just let us pass, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So as soon as Kessel walks past them and through the gate, he turns around and he just kind of like angrily stomps.
Well, why didn't they bloody tell us we were allowed to go?
They said you
What a
couldn't
pretty
leave the city.
I swore he said we couldn't leave the wizard ward before.
He said.
I think at one point he said that, but I think that changed at some point.
He definitely said Wizard Ward.
He did.
These,
Alright.
these ears of mine do not lie.
Right.
So much confusion over this one. Like,
I have a
event.
perfect memory.
I have
Anyway,
perfect ears.
hold
So
on.
you guys
Let me
make
look
your
at the
way
map.
through the Quill Ward.
So,
Well, now we can go to the Emerald Ward.
Yeah, you make
Yeah,
your
we
way
go to
through the
the
Quill Ward, which is much more of a more homey, quiet, relaxed area. Lots of libraries, bookstores, stuff like that. Into the Grand Ward, which
knowledge.
is much more of a guarded, heavily refined, and safe area. Like there is guards in every corner. Keep an eye on everything. This seems to be, where the town hall is, where everyone important legally is. Like there's a
Everyone
few
needs
there's a
guards
few
for my taste.
law firms as well. Then you make your way through the Grand Ward and up into the Emerald Ward, where you begin to see the sort of seedier side. It seems that, past the Grand Ward, no one really cares about the northern parts of Kalimport. And there's much more flashy and seedy, kind of like Vegas area. It's apparent to
Yes.
you.
This is my kind of place.
Eventually, Castle, you know of quite a few casinos in the area, but there is one main casino that everyone loves, and that is the Five Leaf Clover Casino.
Five-leaf clover, wow.
That's really
so,
lucky.
So why are we
well-
going here again?
That's a good question. I was about to ask, like, how did we learn about
There was
this again?
they were talking about the one guy, Argent, whatever.
Yeah, Argent
Who-
Frost.
Who's
It's
Arjan? I thought Arjan was our friend.
Va-
No,
Argent.
I'm Arzon. Argent.
Why are your names so similar? That makes things so
I
confusing.
don't know.
The man's named after two medals, literally. Like,
Anyways,
Change the
Va
guy's
told
name.
you guys
Whatever.
to find his friend so that
Names
he
are
could
important.
convince Jimmy to bail him out.
But there was a reason why we had to see this guy.
I'm gonna disconnect, see if people's audio gets better. Sorry.
oh no, it's on
Alright.
everyone's end. I think it Discord's
Yeah.
having a fit today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do it anyway. Hold on.
To be fair, this was happening on the other server all of
I know.
yesterday, so I don't know.
Okay, so we're at the Five Leaf Clover.
So you,
Oh, hey,
you
now
make
they
your way to
fixed
the
it.
Five Leaf Clover, and it is
Whoa.
a very nice looking building. It's got neon lights in the sense that it's magically charged lanterns to come up with different glows. It got gold. It looks gold plated.
Jesus Christ.
Back.
This is.
It's
Ooh.
somehow it's broken more after
Just
reconnecting.
crashed.
And the thing is, King sounds completely clear to me for some reason.
Yeah, he sounds completely.
How the
clear.
hell does that work? I have the worst internet of anyone here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said
yeah,
fine.
You sound like a crystal bell.
If anything,
Great.
Colby is the one who's breaking up the most.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Again, how?
I'm not on my good internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, fuck you.
So, anyways,
I'm on something really bad.
you
You have to repeat that. Because I got like half of that, and then the rest was.
I
Lost
got
in
so little of
electronic
it. Was I
translation.
introduced? Am I
Lost
here?
Not
in
yet,
robot.
not yet. Let me fucking explain.
Okay.
We're going
It
to
is-
a casino.
It is a very nice looking, like, looks gold plated. It's got sort of like red velvet walls on the exterior and probably on the
Oh, sweet, a
interior.
pimp lounge.
Red velvet on the exterior?
Yes, on the exterior.
This is my kind
there's
of place.
there's a bunch
It's a
of
pimp lounge. Sweet.
there's a bunch of hanging lanterns which are all magically colored to be like neon lights.
That sounds
And-
really bad. Velvet would stain really badly if they were.
Let the man finish his sentence.
And there's and across the top in very bold and very enticing letters is the 5-leaf clover, and then there's a picture of a 5-leaf clover. And it's all
What does that
green.
look like?
It looks like a 4-leaf clover, but with
Oh,
one
it's
extra
green.
leaf.
Yeah, but that I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
That does occur in nature very, very occasionally.
Well, anything occurs in nature if you look hard enough.
Do we know if there's like any age limits for gambling in Calimport?
Of course not. Anyone can gamble.
So you guys are just standing outside the 5-leaf clover.
Okay, so
Alright.
you said the walls are velvet?
You red velvet, yes. It's got that red velvet look
at
and
those
probably
walls.
texture.
That seems like a terrible idea for an exterior, but okay.
How classy.
Kessel like walks up and touches the wall, and he's like,
Ah, you know, I've never been a gambling type, but the walls are so soft.
Just the wall.
That doesn't
how they
really
draw
seem like a
people in.
relating statement, but okay.
The walls are so soft.
No expense spared in the pimp lounge.
I snap out of it after a second and walk inside.
I follow
Damn
right
it.
behind.
Seriously though, that would like water stain really badly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
well,
also like bird
But
shit
it's
and
Inside
stuff.
the
fantastic.
5-leaf clover, it's about what you'd imagine. It is covered wall to wall with decadent card tables, more of the neon light lanterns. There's even a few old-timey looking slot machines.
Those are my favorite.
Wait, are
And-
they old timey looking if we're in the past?
I mean, I'm talking to IRLU. They're old timey
Okay.
compared to today's standards. It's more like big boxes of vending machines by the looks of things.
Okay.
And then off to one side is a nice lounge area with a few sofas, like nice leather sofas. And then in the back, there's a little hallway leading down an area. And as you guys all enter, you are noticed by a half-elf who has been standing in the corner, basically keeping his eye on everything.
Oh shit, that
Ooh,
me.
is he the
In
pit
order-
boss?
Is it that half? Is it the weird half elf? The one with
Let
the
me-
loot?
Let me finish. No, it's not the one with the hurdy-gurdy.
No, not the hurdy-gurdy. The loot.
So you guys,
Yeah, that me.
Argent, you have been spending about the past hour in the casino trying to do your best to figure out what your recently hired what your recently acquired boss, Alfredo Giuseppe, wanted you to find. And what that was to find out exactly what the combination to the casino's vault is. There are clues hidden throughout the casino itself. And from what you were able to glimpse of the vault door, it is you're looking for 4 numbers. Each number is associated with a different card suit. So there's a heart, a club, a spade, and a diamond. And you're looking for one number for each of those. And you notice this group come in looking very obviously out of place with the rest of the humans and half-elves throughout the rest of the city. These are very standout people who look like they could be trouble, they could not be. You have no clue what they might be up to.
Are any of us even like human at all?
No, no one
I
in the
mean-
party is human.
Mika
The
and Kessel are
closest-
kind of
The closest
humans.
is your half-elf, who
I
isn't
mean,
a part of the party yet.
That close?
What are dwarves other than very like small, angry people?
Anyways,
They're
broad.
Close where you are.
anyways,
That's me, IRL.
Tom, what do you want to do?
Alright. So these guys look fucking hella shady. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to approach them and kind of stay back, arms folded, kind of, you know, scanning them with my eyes, and just get the hit them with a, "Can I help you?"
Well, we're here to gamble.
Arjan meets his
Are we-
gaze and
I
stares
forgot.
back at him, not breaking eye contact, and doesn't say anything.
Larissa considers leaving. She's not quite sure why she's here anyway.
Kessel tips his hat to this stranger.
These people don't look like they have much money to gamble with.
But
I know.
actually, make an insight check.
Yeah, I don't think Kessel
alright.
looks poor.
I don't think Kessel looks. Okay,
I don't
alright,
think I
alright,
look
so
poor.
let me pull up the sheet. Insight. Alright.
I've got like armor.
Alright, you know,
and
no, I'll
weapons.
do a roll in the thing because I cannot show me yoting a die against the wall.
Yoding?
Yo,
No. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I didn't even apply the bonus there.
So you can tell that these guys, this group, while probably more wealth than some people, they seriously don't have really much to spend at a place of this
Hey.
caliber. So it's kind of weird that they're inside such a fancy casino.
Right. You're here to gamble. With what, might I ask?
With my
Money.
with my gold.
Right.
why do you need to know?
Well, let's say I'm here on some business. And I've been keeping my eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
You're
And a
pretty
group of-
suspicious.
Aye, why don't you look at yourself?
I look down at myself. I don't look very. Do I?
You're
Is
right.
there something
I
on my
am
face?
suspicious.
I look over at Kessel. Is there something on my face?
Come
Is
on.
there?
Come on, the nicest
Let's go-
casino here in
I
town.
saw a foot
You
on me.
expect me to believe a lot like you have enough money to be gambling here?
Hey, I
Well, we
used to
came
be
here to have a
extremely
fun
rich.
time, not be chastised by some stranger who doesn't even work here.
Alright. Have your fun. Arden steps back, but continues to glance at them because he knows they're gonna pull some shady shit. Some shady
Okay.
shit's about to fucking go down.
I mean, considering that you yourself are up to some shady shit, you know when people are up to
Yes,
shady shit.
I have an eye for shade.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
So-
I walk back up to Arshant and I'm like, hey, since this is a casino, how about we gamble a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Why did you
Yeah.
add the if you know what I mean part in there?
Arjan rolls an insight check because he doesn't know what you mean.
No, Arjan. Like,
Arjan, yeah, sorry.
I shouldn't.
Oh, Arjan, not Argent. Okay, got it.
Argent.
Yeah.
Wait, who are you
Ar-
going
Yeah.
up to?
Silver.
Are you going up to
Silver.
Tom or are you going
Silver
up
or
to Will?
dragon?
Tom.
Okay.
Silver.
Tom.
I'll call
Oh,
you
okay.
Silver from now on because this is why This is why you don't have similar names.
Hey, I didn't realize this before. You know, this guy comes from a long line. This guy existed before Arjan did. But anyway, you know,
Fuck you.
it's like Arjun is coughing until she says, "If you know what I mean." Suddenly, Arjun does not know what she means.
It is kind of
Dude.
laughs at
Is
that.
this,
He's
is this
like,
an invitation
just-
for prostitution? I have no idea what's going on anymore.
no, it isn't.
I know, and that's the thing. If it is a thing for
It's not.
prostitution, then I'm down. You know.
Alright.
It's like, dude,
Here, look. You want
do you mean
information,
gambling,
don't you? You want information, correct?
I am always open to some information. Do you have any to spare?
I might. It depends. I take out one gold coin. If you want to bet on a coin flip, maybe we'll see if I have any information.
All right, you're on.
All right, one gold.
Wait, what
piece.
are we getting in turn?
If you call it in the air, and if it's If you win, then I'll give you my information. If you don't, you give me 1 gold piece. Just 1. I'll be nice.
All right, a pittance. All right.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
we'll just do-
Argent
we'll just
didn't
do
tell you
higher
guys his
rolling.
name, so you have no idea.
Well, to be fair, no one's used his name yet, so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one knows.
Wait, wait,
It's
wait.
gonna
Yeah,
be
no.
that we're looking for
So
him.
he's just
So
for
quick-
right now. He's just Speedwagon looking motherfucker.
No one knows that
quick
this is the guy
question.
you're looking for.
Why were we looking for him again? I
I don't
actually
know.
forgot.
Because Va asked you to look for him so he could talk some sense into
Oh,
Jimmy
yeah.
and drop the assault charges.
Oh right, yeah. Val was like, go find him.
Because
Okay,
Argent
yeah.
is one of Va's bandmates.
Alright, so how should we do this coin flip?
So basically, roll a d20. Odds is head, evens is tails. And while
Alright,
before
well-
you roll it, Tom, you got to call what it's gonna be.
Alright, do you want high or low?
What? No, evens.
Wanna
The-
get
he's
odd or
saying
even?
Evens.
Oh, evens or odds?
Yeah, evens.
Yes.
You
Heads
want
is
even?
odds, tails are evens. Tom, you
You want
gotta
even?
call what it
Okay.
is before Colby rolls.
All right, yeah, I'm calling evens of heads.
That's odds. Give me a gold piece. Oh, too bad. 1 gold piece.
Argent looks rather suspicious. He's not entirely sure that wasn't a rigged thing, but nevertheless, he's a man of his word and gives her 1 gold piece.
Alright, that's 1 gold piece.
Alright. Anyone else?
Alright.
What are you gonna do? Anyone else?
Well,
Kessel doesn't trust this guy, and out of
Understandable.
character, I know he's Argent, but like he doesn't know who this guy is. So
Yeah, no, understandable.
Ar-
I wouldn't trust me either.
yeah.
Ar-
Meanwhile,
Arjan crosses his arms and is like still staring at Argent. Just says, "So you know much about this place?"
Well, I'm trying to learn.
See anybody come around recently with the name of Argent?
Oh, you're looking for Argent. Speaking.
oh, this
Oh.
is Argent.
Oh.
That makes things so much easier.
Ah,
Hey
Yeah,
guys, I found him.
And to whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
What do you
My name's Arjan Castle, Mina, and I think her name's Larissa.
I
I do
kind
a
of
little
elbow
curtsy.
Arjan, like,
I can introduce myself.
It's faster this way.
I like being introduced. It makes me feel more regal.
Anyway,
Well, if you wanted to look more regal, you might want to try a bit harder.
Oof.
we've got no
Ooh.
time for your sass, laddie. Do you know of a dragonborn fella named Va?
He does ring a bell, yes. Would he be the one who
Tom,
sent you here?
Tom, as you know, Va is one of your oldest friends, but that's not saying much considering you don't keep friends for long. You've been in a band with him, Jimmy Things, and James Regal for
Jimmy
about the past
Things.
year. Specifically, Va was the trombone.
Oh, good, my
And
shit.
yeah, you
Alright.
you know of him, and you know that he's helped you out of a few pickles before. And the last time you saw him, he was going off for Jimmy because Jimmy had fallen off the wagon and was looking for alcohol or drugs again.
okay.
So how do we know
So-
that this is Argent, and he's not just lying? I'm just wondering.
I roll for insight.
How would he even tell even if you
Uh,
lie?
This guy looks like an Argent.
This guy looks like a Chad.
I
Yeah,
do
that's
not
not doing it.
believe it at all. I do not believe this guy's Argent.
Alright.
And I just say,
no,
Prove
that is not what you think, because I'm the fucking DM.
This is kind of dumb.
You could just fully believe that.
are you going to tell me that that's enough?
What I was gonna say is, you can ask me if you believe him, and I will tell you if you should roll insight or not. But you do believe he is Argent.
Okay.
He matches
Why the
whatever
fuck would I lie
description
about
we were
that?
given.
You don't know what services I offer yet.
You don't know if he's a prostitute.
Alright. Well, let's ask
Stop.
him.
Occasionally.
who the other member of his what is it, troop is? Is that what they're called?
I guess.
Ah,
What was
Yes.
it? Jimmy Things and James not Bond?
Alright, he checks out from me then.
No, I was asking Leo out of character, but
James Regal.
I think his name was Jimmy.
sure, that works.
anyway, do you know that Va's in trouble and he needs your help?
Oh Lord, what did he do this time?
We were attacked by goblins.
Ah, I don't think that's related to this.
I would not say that's rather relevant, unless he was with you when you got attacked by
Drinking water when
goblins.
you said that.
We're chasing a dragon.
That's also not relevant to what's going on. What happened is,
Are you from around here, or are you
Wait,
foreigners?
what is going
Are we
on?
not speaking the same language?
Va got detained.
No, I'm not
He
from
got
around here.
detained because of assault charges from a fella named Jimmy Things.
Wait, when did that happen?
At
Remember?
the beginning of the session.
Am I the only one
I
who was
wasn't here
paying
at the beginning
attention
of
to
the
the main
session.
storyline?
That's why we were doing anything at all.
You keep.
So
I just thought we were going here for Jimmy because of like the dragon or the goblins or something. Jimmy, what?
oh,
What happened?
you gotta get Hyper out of jail, dude.
When did Hyper get thrown in jail?
I expect
This is like what happened with Will last night. How he couldn't
I
find
wasn't
one
here.
Oh wait, I
paragraph.
don't think Mina was here when
I
that
wasn't here at
happened.
the start of the session. I missed the first 10 minutes.
Oh right, he wasn't here for
Oh
the
yeah,
first
he
10 minutes.
came in late. That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
don't know what happened.
He
How
missed
dare
the
you,
opening
Dakota.
scroll.
So Va got arrested for assaulting Jimmy Things.
Yeah, Argent told us his name.
So he finally lost it then.
Yeah, I think.
Uh,
I wasn't really there for
Was-
that. I was kind of
was
distracted.
Jimmy the guy that had the broken nose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Was
we
it
think
called Vagabond.
we think he broke your friend Jimmy's nose.
Oh,
I
well, he
can't
definitely
say I
did.
blame him at this point. He's been on some things. It would not surprise me if one day Va just lost it and tried to kill him.
Wow.
Where's
Well,
he being held? Maybe I could
Bob
talk
was
to
the other
him.
Dragonborn, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Va
Va
was
was- Yes, you might notice that there is one Dragonborn missing.
Ah, yes. You know, I always mix up you tall people.
He's orange and I'm green.
My God.
Potato.
I don't feel like we're taking this
Those are two different
investigation
colors on the
seriously enough.
spectrum.
I think somebody's not taking it seriously.
I'm taking
He's
it perfectly.
colorblind, that's what it is.
So you
This
usually
is utter
don't care too
chaos.
much about other people.
Either way.
Alright.
So, you came all the way to tell me that Va got arrested and you need my help getting him out.
Yes. Because
I don't know. That's just sort of what Va told us, and Va had some. Va was helping us out with something previously, so.
Alright. Do you know where he's being held then?
Probably the main prison in Grand Ward, or whatever the fuck it's called. That swearing was in character.
Alright, I suppose I could take a small break from my job and...
Except you know you
Talk to-
probably shouldn't, because your boss was very insistent, wink wink, that you should find out the information before you leave the casino, if you like, you know, your ears.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, what job are you doing here exactly?
you said you were looking for suspicious people, I think.
Oh, more just suspicious people who may have information.
What
You
kind
one
of
could say I'm
information?
doing a security check of sorts. I just need to figure out the combination to the vault here.
What, to rob it?
No, did you not hear
As you say
security
that,
check?
a couple people
Security
look
check.
a little confused, like they think they might have heard what you just said, but they're not entirely sure.
Are we not having like a
Make
private
that
conversation
contact.
somewhere?
You're still standing basically in the entrance of the casino.
Yeah, but I assumed we were like off to the side because
A little
you
bit, but
said-
you're still pretty much in the entrance. This is a busy casino.
Well, I mean, it's a casino. It's not like our conversation is going to be heard over like the noise of.
I know, but a couple nearby people could possibly hear you.
Yeah, like a couple people probably heard us.
Like
Well,
they aren't
yeah.
entirely sure what they just heard, but
I just kind of wave them off.
As soon as you say that, Kessel like kind of starts pretend laughing, like, ha ha ha, good one, ah. And then he
Glad to see
yo-
home security is a joke to you.
he yoinks him by his like shirt collar, and he's like,
Don't talk about that kind of thing in public. You want to get us all arrested again?
Not again.
Are you
Don't
wait? Are you
take
talking?
so
Are you
many
talking to
arrows.
me or are you talking to Arjun?
the guy who just joked, like, or not joked, but actually said he wants to find the
Oh, yeah, that
combination
was.
to the vault.
Oh
that
man.
was Will.
Yeah, the mental image of a small dwarf reaching up and pulling down a 7-foot tall dragonborn down to face eye level.
Wait, I thought Argent said that. Like, he wants to
No,
find the
no.
combo to the vault.
No,
Well, he said he
no,
wanted
no.
to find the combination,
Arjan
and then he said he was for a
then
security check.
Arjan said, "Oh, you want to rob the place?"
I was yoinking down Argent because, like, I found it weird that he publicly said that first.
Okay, okay,
Honestly.
Also, you guys need to change your names. That's so confusing.
okay.
You can't tell people what to do, Kessel.
Because I don't. You know what? Argent, that's the color, right? Silva?
Yeah, and Arjan is like,
Argent
all right,
is the old scientific name for silver.
shut
Alright,
up. Okay,
So
so
call him by his last name, okay?
Congratulations.
Just call him by his
That's
last name.
why the periodic table initials for it are AG because Argent.
all right, that's very interesting.
Just call him by his
Arjan.
last name,
It's very
okay?
interesting.
Ar-
Fuck off.
Just call him by his last name. It's Vras.
Okay. Okay.
What's your last name then?
Vras the second. Argent Vras the second.
All right,
I'll
Voss.
call you Ross.
That's pretty similar to vault. It's just I'm
Shut
just
up.
kidding.
God damn it.
Shut up.
Okay,
Alright, Ross. So, what do you know about these numbers?
Well, at the moment, surprisingly little.
You
And I'll
do.
give you a
You
little-
were able to figure out one thing, and that the club, is probably a 5 because the 5-leaf clover. Clovers look like clubs. You're kind of running on little information here.
I'm running off of conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that's basically all you've managed to figure out.
where exactly would these numbers be?
You should probably tell us that they're based off the suits.
But anyway, so the combination here seems to have a certain theme to them. This is a casino, so the 4 suits seems to be the best candidate. So far, I may have found the club. That one was not as well hidden, but I could also be wrong. But as for the other 3, I have no fucking clue.
Alright. So that's the heart, the spade, and the diamond.
Well, Diamond has 4 points, right? That's 4.
The diamond. Oh, of
There
course.
is, there
Well,
is
the
no
hut would
way
be
it would be
2.
that.
I would like to point out that Arjan has only 12 intelligence, so
Yeah,
That's
there
above
is
average.
No,
Oh yeah, let me check.
10 is the average.
there is.
You're a B student.
all
I'm
right.
at 13. Mira's one of the smartest. And she's
Uh,
actually
What's my
quite
intelligence again? Let me see here.
I keep forgetting
14.
Mina's
Woo!
smart.
Right.
Kessel is a lawful man, and he will scoff, and he'll find a bench to sit down by the entrance. He'll say,
I'm not participating in these criminal activities.
Oh, come
Well,
on,
there's not a
it'll be
bench to
fun.
sit by in the entrance, but there is a lounge that you could sit at
And
with
don't
all the
say
local
criminal
couches.
that
loud.
"Yeah,
So
These prices are criminal, I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna have to turn you up."
Well,
in
maybe
volume."
if you didn't walk into the nicest club you could find, perhaps you'd find some more manageable prices. But
Oh,
anyways,
club.
Kessel goes to sit down into the leather lounge. There's like a little bookshelf beside you.
I go ahead and I pick up whatever book is there.
Make a perception check.
There's a heart with a 3 on it.
If they did that, they would receive the lowest security score.
How do I
Meanwhile-
fail reading a book?
Meanwhile, Arjan's just
Why is this
standing,
a check?
like, thinking about the suits.
Alright.
So
let's think.
Kessel just
I'm into
grabs
money.
the book and starts reading a story about the Suicide King.
A true ending.
Alright.
So,
So
a
diamonds
heart
mean money, so
can have
where's all the
5
money?
or 6 letters, so I'm pretty sure it might be 5 or 6.
You're an idiot. Let's think.
Yeah, you are really grasping for straws here, aren't you?
I don't know.
What's a straw?
Where do the high rollers like to hang out?
Throughout
you
the
know?
casino.
Just
Yeah,
throughout.
I would say this casino in general is made for high rollers.
Alright, that's. Alright, where do you cash in your chips? Perhaps.
I don't know, where's the register?
There is a counter off towards the back.
Let's head there.
Is
then.
it obviously labeled? Because if so, could I just like motion to it?
Yes, you can. Just motion to it.
Yeah, just. just.
Alright then, let's go. I walk a few feet and then make sure that they're following behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Argent rolls his eyes and follows.
Katie, what about you?
Oh, I've already left.
Yeah, Larissa left. She's done with the shit.
Oh,
She has no reason to be in here.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to help. It's a fun puzzle.
I will get back.
Arjan just is getting kind of like swept up in what's going on.
I will get back to Larissa in a moment. So Kessel. Sorry, you guys head over to the counter.
Mhm.
Alright.
It's the counter with a dwarven woman just manning it. She doesn't seem to be. She's just there waiting.
Oh, a dwarf, it's Kessel's kind. Maybe we should get him.
Ooh.
Wow.
Racism. Just
Out of
blatant
character.
racism. Racism
Out of
is
character.
rad,
Wow.
apparently.
Imagine if you were like walked up to a black person and you were like,
Oh, no.
Well,
Oh, no.
You're just like, oh, it's your cousin. Like that's the equivalent of what you just did.
Yeah.
Argent is
No,
absolutely
throw it,
stunned
throw
at this
it.
display of
Blatant racism.
blatant racism. Just wow. Wow.
Arjun ignores it and goes up to the lady and asks for what the lowest cost chip he can buy is.
80 gold.
Well, that will be about 5 gold for a single chip. I mean, you're not gonna get very far with just 5 gold.
What's the highest chip that you have?
Well,
More money
is-
than you have.
That is our 1,000 gold chip, and
Far
those
more
are
money than you have.
exclusively for the high rollers. I'm pretty sure you don't have anywhere near enough for that. Sorry.
Hey,
And she gives you kind of a.
Well, I
yeah.
think you don't have enough for it either.
Well, that's why I'm
Oof.
working here and not gambling here.
That's what I thought. Could I perhaps see the 1,000 gold chip? I'm just curious what they look like.
Just curious.
Make a deception check.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. I'd like to point out, Argent is heckling from the back. It's like, you'd like to know what they look like. Wow.
Yeah.
Arjan
his
is
face is
really
just buried
involved.
in his hands.
Arjan doesn't.
Colby, make a deception check.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Arjan doesn't want to steal it. He actually is curious to what
I
they
mean,
look like.
she actually is kind of curious what they look like.
You just barely managed to lose that because she also rolled a 7.
But
She
if it
just
needs
looks at
to
you
be
and goes, "Nice try. No, just no."
But what the chip doesn't actually have any value.
And she just slowly gestures over to show you the picture of the chip. She's not letting you get your hands on a chip.
Okay, then I look at the picture of the chip.
It's a nice.
It's a
looking,
chip.
It's a nice looking green chip with a 5-leaf clover on it.
Ooh,
And I thought it would have a number on it.
Well,
What
yeah,
other number would it
1,000.
have besides 1,000?
I don't know. It was worth a shot.
Like, wait, I'm really struggling to see your logic here.
Hey, I'm at least I'm trying things instead of just saying, "Oh, it's a 5-leaf clover."
All right, I pull Mina to the side, like away from him, and I say, "Hey, listen. Maybe we leave the talking to the half-elf guy. All right? Why don't you look around and see if you can find any numbers hidden anywhere?"
Fine. I wonder if I could get 1,000 gold just from 5 gold.
No, I guarantee you cannot.
That's quitter talk.
That's quitter.
You don't have 1,000 gold, Colby. Just
Not yet.
Not yet.
yet.
Oh my god.
Not yet.
Is Mina gonna go? Is Mina actually gonna go
No.
gambling?
She doesn't have
No,
enough gold
okay.
for that.
She doesn't even have 5 gold.
so,
No, wait.
Colby.
Well, she has 5
I'm
gold.
guessing you're just gonna be looking around.
Yes, we'll look around.
Make an
guess we'll-
investigation check.
Yeah, I'll investigate the stand a
People's
bit more.
funny.
Just
The
like
money
a general investigation check.
Okay, let me check what my investigation is. Also not the best. But that's okay. Oh, that's not good. You see, this is why I don't use Roll20 for my rolls, because they're always bad.
Hell is that noise?
Alright, so I assume I learned nothing
Sorry.
from that.
So Mina is appreciating the nice neon lamps.
Pretty light.
God damn it, Mina,
Alright.
getting attracted to shiny things.
Shiny things.
Wow.
I like how shiny they were. So pretty.
So
It's like,
anything else
Tryna-
that you guys are gonna be doing? Or
it's like, a part of me wants to attempt to flirt with the lady at there to see if I can get something, but I don't know what something of value I would be able to get out of that other than chips, which we have just proven are not helpful in this situation.
Alcohol. All dwarves have alcohol.
Hold on, I need to
Wow.
disconnect.
Oh my god!
just
I mean,
all
it's
the
not
blatant racism from the halfling over
Oh
here.
my god!
I mean, it's mostly
All
dwarves.
dwarves
I'll
have alcohol.
tell you that.
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, it's not good alcohol.
A table of
Oh
angry
my
dwarf
God!
gamblers turns.
I feel like I missed something.
In the distance, Kessel just immediately Kessel feels a disturbance in the force as an insult goes straight to your core from a halfling that you've been associating with lately.
So my internal monologue is I'm looking at Mina from like a distance, like, and I'm like,
I'm really insulted and I don't know why.
Yeah,
And you
that's
just, you just
essentially
see
what it
Argent like with his hands just buried, with his face just buried in his hands, like, oh my god!
What they do?
I'm gonna like pick Mina up and pull her
Distance
away.
myself from Mina right now. Like Argent's just gonna be like, I don't know these people. I met them like 3 minutes ago, which is the truth. Like,
I pick Mina up like underneath her like shoulder, like by her arms, and I go over to the dwarf cashier lady and say, "I'm real sorry about this. She's not really good with people."
Well, no, I don't like people. There's a difference.
And that's why
I
you're
pull her away.
blatantly racist.
just get out.
How much does Evie? How much does Mina weigh?
Not much.
It's
Is it
enough for
less than
Arjun to
100?
carry, don't worry.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah.
If you-
So
if you
anyways, while this is all happening,
Wait. So she's making fun of dwarfs, and yet.
while this
Well, no.
is all happening, Larissa
Dwarves are-
has left the casino and is now just kind of aimlessly wandering around the Emerald Ward. She doesn't really
Right.
know exactly
That's-
why she joined. It was more just the fact of, well, these people aren't that bad.
I got
Let's
dragged
see-
along pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can investigate.
Hold on,
around
let me finish doing
Before
some
I-
stuff for Katie.
before
Yeah,
I
let me-
resort to trying to flirt for something.
Hello.
Uh,
I'd
Let
probably
me
be better
actually
at
do
that.
something,
King,
thanks.
shut your
King.
fucking face. You.
King.
So, Larissa is sort of just wandering around when eventually she finds herself. Actually, make a perception check.
Okay.
Don't you
Let's
do
use
it
my
off the
shiny new
passive?
Eldritch dice. I just got them today. It makes me happy. Alright, let me
Alright.
check what. Okay. Oh shit, I missed the box. Doesn't matter, it's 19.
So you manage to notice before anything gets too bad that you're sort of being corralled towards an alleyway, like the general movement of people. You notice a few cloaked figures trying to like corral you into a more secluded area.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh no, my own
First it's
character's going
time.
to attack my
Y'all
own
gonna
character.
get raped. That's my first bard song. Dude,
You're gonna get
my
raped.
mixtape. Y'all
Calm
gonna
down.
get raped.
Calm down,
no.
Bill Cosby. Just
Oh,
Y'all
no.
gonna get raped.
Okay. So I notice the cloaked figures are corralling me this way, correct?
yes. Are you gonna do anything?
Okay. I willingly go along with it just to see what's gonna fucking
What?
happen.
Okay, that's not rape
Y'all gonna
technique.
get raped.
So Larissa is.
Have you seen Larissa's spell list? No, she'll be fine.
Larissa is eventually led into a smaller alley where on both ends are two cloaked figures on each end and blocking
Alright,
basically
calm
any
down.
real way of exiting normally. And the
Larissa observes with mild interest.
so you got a 19 on your perception, so you do happen to notice that they all seem to be female, is what you notice. They all seem to be female.
Oh.
Oh,
First raped.
It's not reverse
Can I-
rape, it's just regular rape.
can I tell their race?
They're what?
Race.
Their race.
Sorry, I had food in my mouth.
Can you tell they're rape?
No, their race.
One seems to be a halfling, and then there seems to be a couple more normal sized, and then one who is slightly bulkier than the rest. But that's about all you notice.
Okay. So none of them are tieflings, is what I'm getting.
None of them are tieflings now.
Okay.
So they're just standing
I'm
there.
still observing with mild interest, ready to defend myself if needed.
They're
but
just
not
they're just
saying
standing
anything?
there. They aren't really doing anything. They're just standing there. And then
Alright, I try to
Then-
walk past them.
they sort of bolster to block your way through.
Alright, and then I stop and wait.
I will get back to you in a moment. So back inside the
But-
casino.
What?
Tom, you said I'll get back there in a
Yeah.
moment. Don't worry. So Tom, you
Yeah, I
said you were
think the
investigating.
best thing to do right now is probably some, looking around to see what I can find. Hopefully, do better results.
So you were gonna investigate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Don't get distracted by the lights. They're very bright.
Well, that's not gonna do much better. God damn
Not very
it.
helpful.
So you
Ooh.
managed to notice that
That's solid.
there are velvet walls and
that.
people in this casino.
Whoa!
God damn it. God damn it.
What about Arjan, Mina, and Kessel?
Alright, Arjan's gonna roll for investigation.
All right, so these are
Oh,
very feast or famine dice, is what I'm getting.
And
Ooh.
the one person who's built for investigating isn't investigating.
Because it's a crime, what we're doing right now.
Not crying.
God damn it.
We're assisting a crime.
Holy shit.
Arjan notices that Mina is very light to carry.
Oh wait, is he still holding me?
That is
Yes.
not what I thought you were gonna say.
I drag her towards the lounge where Kessel's at. Or,
Alright,
I was
carrier.
about to say out of character that if someone, maybe, possibly, I don't know, someone could like try to convince Kessel to help
So
them.
Kessel, you watch as Arjan approaches
I
and
can do it.
basically carrying Mina above his head and then just plops her down on the couch next to you.
all right, Kessel.
I was
I'm gonna-
asleep, so I just woke up like,
Kessel, it's not time to be sleeping. We're doing important work right now, all right?
We need your help.
You're committing
your
a
help.
crime.
No, it's
No,
not
we're
a
not.
crime. He said it was a security check, remember?
No, it's a puzzle.
I didn't
It's a
buy
puzzle,
that for
yeah.
1 second.
It's a
You did?
It's a security.
Well, I mean, we already know his name, so it's like we can report him to the police later if we have to. Whatever, just help us right now.
And he'll incriminate us.
Whatever, we'll be out of town by then. Doesn't
Alright.
matter.
And
What
I
if we
won't
just-
like what?
All right, Kessel.
Assuming that I'm not a
How about this?
drifter.
Here's what we're gonna do. We give him the wrong number, and then we see what happens.
Ooh, that is a good idea.
Jesus Christ.
See?
um,
we just
roll
need
persuasion.
we need 3
It's-
correct numbers and then 1 wrong number.
I'm not really.
Fine.
What?
Just
Whatever.
need- yes, please find 3 correct numbers, please. Yes.
Alright, I'll roll for persuasion.
Well, Mina said it. So.
Wait, should I
Yeah,
roll?
Mina, roll,
I mean, we
for,
both
roll
have
for
to.
persuasion, and because Arjan is helping, roll with advantage. Kessel, you roll for insight.
Okay. Ooh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, God damn it!
Wow.
So,
Well, you know what? Well, you know I'm telling the truth, so I want to do that.
Well, we weren't trying to deceive him. We were trying to get him to. We were trying to change his opinion, and he didn't change his opinion. All right.
This is a weird conflict between me and my character.
All
Or as a
right.
player, I want to help you guys, but my character wouldn't.
We're trying
Alright.
to arrest the guy.
Yeah, it's like how I want my
All right.
character to hang around
No.
with you guys,
Right.
but they
So-
won't.
This isn't. We're not helping you commit a crime. This is a sting, right? That's the thing that happens that cop fights do. They like pretend to be drug dealers and sell drugs, and then they get the people for buying drugs. It's like that.
Exactly like
That's
that.
entrapment. That's illegal.
Don't
Well,
say
I-
that, Tom. They're trying to convince him.
Not in the state of Kalimdor, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think entrapment's like an old age sort of law. That's more of like a new type thing.
Okay, well, I don't know if you should roll again or if I should just decide.
Listen,
Uh,
either way, we're getting this guy off the street. But the thing is, one way we get him off the street and he doesn't help us, and the other way he gets him off the street and
Yeah.
he does help us.
I mean, either way, he'd be committing a crime if he is committing a crime.
Yeah.
So
Either we let him do it on
How
his
does
own, or we
security
help
check
him.
do you fuckers not understand? Like,
We don't believe. That's the most obvious. That's like the most lying thing you could describe that as.
can't we just ask one of the charges? Can we
all
ask one
right.
of the
So
guards?
Kessel, what are you deciding to do? Are you gonna help them or not?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Kessel is so impatient waiting for this that he fell asleep on the thing. So he's like, well, now that he's waking up, he's gonna be like,
Alright, if it gets us out of this den of snobs and rich folk sooner, then fine.
Oh, okay.
We'll sting operation him. Words.
God.
All right.
sting
So
operation.
How inconsiderate.
Don't worry, I can knock him out if he tries to run away.
in that case, I want all 4 of you to make another investigation check. If you're all gonna be
All right,
investigating.
all right.
Oh, oh
Another
shit.
Give me
Oh
20.
shit, me too. Okay.
Oh,
Scooby Doo shit.
Kessel's walking around with his magnifying glass, just looking at
That's
every
all
inch.
the
of it.
only person getting good rolls. What the fuck?
I also have a +7. So
Did you
that's
miss the nat 20 I rolled earlier to determine that you're all poor people?
anyways,
Hey, I'm not.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that.
Arjan doesn't really know anything about City, so he is not getting anything with the puzzle.
I'm very
Mina
lost.
just happens to notice the book that Kessel was reading, The Suicide King, but that's about all she notices.
Oh.
Argent.
I start reading it.
Argent is able to actually like look at the the little fucking the slot machines, the old-timey slot machines. And he's like looking over the list of items that you can roll and what activates them. And then he manages to notice that the jackpot is activated by getting 3 diamonds in a row.
Okay, so there we go. That's it. It's Club 3 Diamond. No, Club 5 Diamond 3.
And then Kessel is able to find a clock on the wall that is kind of off to the side. It's near the hallway, so no one really notices. Specifically, the hallway that one direction leads down to the vault and the other leads to the bathrooms. But you notice a clock, and the clock is kind of broken. But because you get such a high roll, you notice that one of the handles is the shape of a club. No, so is the shape of a spade, and it's pointing directly at the 9.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Let's see.
So you guys have 3 of the numbers so far.
Yeah, and we have to find 4.
Yeah.
We have to find the heart.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
trying to find one more correct one.
I
To-
mean,
yeah, to
technically,
feed me.
technically, you don't know that Argent has the diamond.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're trying to find one more correct one, so you can feed me 3 good ones and a bad one, and then I take those and fucking.
Well,
This is an
okay.
interesting
Alright.
break.
Did anyone find any numbers?
Yeah, we all beat it back up at that
Yeah,
same
you-
lounge.
Yeah, you meet back up at the lounge.
So,
I kind of got lost. I couldn't find anything.
I was reading a book. There's no information in it, unfortunately.
Ah, it's alright. I found the number.
Oh, what would that be?
Ah, you see, I was looking at the.
quick question. You said that the clock was pointing,
At the 9.
what hand at the 9?
The hour hand.
This
What was the minute hand pointing at?
It was just a normal hand pointing at the 1.
It was what?
Pointing at a 1.
what was
Okay. I go to... Okay, I walk up to him and I show him my notes I took, and I say,
Ah, you see, the number for spades is 1 because that's where the
Oh.
the broken hand was pointing.
Very handy, very handy. Good work. Excellent work. Argent-
Actually, make
What?
a... Kessel, are you trying to deceive him or persuade him?
that's a deception.
This is
I don't know
Make
if that
a
can-
what?
You make a deception check, Kessel.
Wait, he's trying to tell me the wrong one?
Yeah, he's telling you the wrong one.
Your character doesn't know that.
Yeah, so Kessel, you make
Yeah.
a deception check, and Vross, you make a insight check.
Insight. Alright, so, hold on. That's another one of these.
Ooh, Kessel keeping those good rolls.
You believe
Ooh.
him. You believe that it's a 1 for the spades.
1.
Alright. Goddamn.
I wrote convincing
Fine.
notes.
You find anything, Haffy?
That's
I
kind of
ma-
racist, but...
Yeah,
That
that is
kind of racist.
Yeah, Argent
Well, I mean-
glares at him for the halfy comment.
Hey,
I may have found another number, which would leave, I would say, 1 left.
which one did you find?
How many are we looking for again? We're looking for... Oh, we're looking for 4. We're looking for... Sorry, that leaves 2.
No, it leaves 1. We
have
we
the
said that we already
Done.
you already knew 5.
Spade. You found the diamond or the heart?
Found the diamond, hopefully.
Alright.
Wait,
Then we go find
didn't you
out.
say he already knew that 1 was 5?
Yeah, he already knew that there was the clubs was 5.
Okay,
Goddamn.
so we need to find 1.
You need to find the heart, yeah.
Yeah, you
The
need to find
heart. Maybe the answer to the heart is what was inside us all along.
Alright.
Miss
How,
me with
how
that
many
gay
of us?
shit.
How many of us are
Kessel and
investigating?
Mina, both of you actually make an intelligence check. Kessel and Mina.
Oh, Intelligence.
Yeah, an intelligence check. Just a straight up intelligence.
Oh, it's that book, isn't it?
All right, first bad roll.
Never
That's a crit
mind.
fail.
Evie, Mina just all of a sudden is like, ooh, a penny. And just.
All right, I
Nice.
picked
Do I
up
get
the
one
book
bronze
they're both
piece?
reading because
Well,
I see that they've both been reading this book, and I think that's kind of weird. So I pick it up and I flip through it.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
It's a pretty boring book.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Hey, finally a good roll.
Finally.
Something
yeah, I'm
that.
switching to my IRL dice from here on out because these just are bad.
Damn, I want to do
Well,
that too.
Arjan somehow has managed to remember a story about the fact that for the longest time, the Suicide King was another name for the King of Hearts, because it's the only card
Ooh.
where the sword is going through the king's head.
It's not suicide. That means he was murdered.
Look at the
Whoa.
card, he's holding
Thank
it
you,
through
Mina.
his head.
Thank you, Mina.
Yeah, typically on the playing cards, the king has a sword sticking to his face.
Well, not my cards.
So anyways,
So-
back with Larissa.
Hi.
Okay.
After a little while, a door seems to just magically open up through the side of one of the walls of the alleyway, and another cloaked figure, this one more masculine, steps through, and he looks at you and pulls down his hood, and he's just like,
Okay, so the connection is just absolutely
Yeah.
fucked right now. Let me
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, I heard like about half
Yeah,
of that.
Leo, you need to like disconnect and reconnect because it's
Yeah,
like
just,
mostly your
just try
thing.
again.
Everybody else is pretty golden.
okay, one
Yeah.
moment. Okay, how do I sound now?
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Better.
Better.
Now you're
There you
good.
go.
Much better.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me find what I had here.
Okay, so you started cutting out for me when you were talking about the Suicide King.
Yeah, so it's essentially what you said, right? Is that the heart,
The
the King of Hearts is also the Suicide King.
Yeah, it's a reference
And did you
to
say something
suicide.
about and then you cut off right there, right? And then you want to talk about Larissa.
Yes, and I said, and now moving back to Larissa.
Okay,
What
yeah,
did we
and then
figure
a
out about
dude
the hearts?
came out.
Yeah, so
We didn't figure anything out. Yeah,
Larissa
I guess.
was waiting in the alley for about a minute before a door seemed to just magically appear in one of the walls of the alleyway, and a more masculine figure stepped out, still robed, and he looks over at Larissa and smiles, nodding, and he's like, I believe you know Trevlin.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yes.
Katie,
Yeah.
Katie.
He,
Oh my
he's just,
God.
He's just smiling at Larissa, and he's like,
Larissa is immediately very cautious. Because
Okay.
someone who knows traveling
Yeah,
should
'cause
be
you
either very
definitely
dangerous or
made
very
a-
happy.
Sound accompanying that, and that does not make me very comfortable.
and he's just looking like, so you have managed to associate yourselves with a group of individuals who have somewhat gotten on my bad side, and I know you have associated with Trevlin before, and I know that you know how to keep yourself out of trouble. So, what I wanted to offer you was a deal. I assume that group is still going after the little dragon hatchling.
Some of them may have mentioned it, yes.
Good. Well, if you keep with them, I would like to offer you 1,000 gold if you bring back the dragon's heart undamaged. And I will personally find a few magical items that might help you in your journey to find Trevlin again. I know things that most people don't, but I'm sure you would love some more help to be
This
stronger.
random sound is just. I'm getting bad vibes, man.
Oh yeah, I'm getting very bad vibes, and so is Larissa.
He's just keeping the smile, leaning up against the
Take
wall.
Sounds good to me.
The last expression I want to see on someone's face who's going is a smile. Like,
Take no deal. Take no deal.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not like rapidly licking his lips.
He's not Hannibal Lecter.
No, he's not Hannibal Lecter. He just manages. I just happen to have a lot of spit in my mouth right now, and I'm trying to keep it back.
oh,
That's
I
not
will eat this dragon heart with some fava beans.
No. He's more. He's got like a dry voice, and it's really not helping that I have a lot of
Oh.
saliva in my mouth.
oh.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Good. Another thing is the dwarf managed to get something that he shouldn't have. He had something of ours, a small crystalline orb, and we would really appreciate that as well. If you get that, I can promise you a magical scroll of a nice spell, if you manage to get that back for me, of course.
Gas. This is the cult.
Larissa has an eyebrow raised. I'm not a thief, and I don't intend to ever become one.
I'm not saying you're a thief. I'm saying he stole something from me. And I'm asking you to get that back if you're going to be associating with them and getting the dragon as well. Because I assume you're not just leaving town, because this could be a very lucrative offer for you. Could be ending very nicely for you.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. And he looks around at the others, and he looks at the smaller one. He's like, Haley, come over here. And she makes her way up, and she pulls down her hood, and you see this long, flowing head of red hair with the short little halfling figure. And she's like, yeah.
Oh man, I was almost me likey, and then you made the voice, and now I don't like you anymore.
And he looks at her and he's like,
Dumb sus.
do you have anything that you'd want to deliver a message or anything for your husband? And she looks at him and she's like, tell Tim that I would really appreciate if he helped you with this. And
No, don't use Tim. Not innocent Tim.
We'll bring Tim in.
Poor Tim.
Larissa's face is so polite interest.
they're both looking at you with uncomfortable smiles.
Uncomfortable smiles. Larissa nods and then mildly says, "May I go now?"
He holds out his hand and he's like, do we have a deal?
Ursa's arms have been folded this entire time, and she just kind of looks at his hand and goes, I don't shake hands.
I don't shake hands.
I don't shake hands. Same.
Oh, she might be germaphobe.
He slowly just rubs his chin with... He moves his outstretched hand back and he just rubs his chin and he's like, Alright. In that case... And he's trying to, like, think of something to, prove that you are gonna listen to him, and he's just like... Well... And he pulls out a small leather pouch and holds it out, and he's like, 300 gold up front. Do we have a deal?
take the money.
I should have mentioned I don't make deals either. I hear offers and do what I can, and if I can fulfill, I'll come back with what you want.
And he slowly holds the gold and then puts it back in his pocket. And he's like, "All right,
It's like, dude, really?
then make your way back to the casino, because I know that you were trying to leave. Make sure they don't get into too much trouble now, will you?"
I'll do my
and
best.
Another thing. You're gonna really wanna stick around that casino if you want to find that dragon. Just saying. And he gives a really,
insult. Oh my god!
He gives a really toothy grin,
It's in
and
the
he's like,
vault.
"Well, we gotta be off now." And then he just snaps his fingers, and the door opens back up, and they all slowly make their way through the door. And he's the last one, and he gives a little 2-finger salute, and disappears through the door, leaving you alone in the alley.
Alright, I'm gonna make my way back to the casino in that case, with a lot of things to think about.
Yep. So back in the casino, the group of you have now figured out everything that you needed to figure out, hopefully.
Well, we found out that the Suicide King is also the King of Hearts, but what does
Yes.
it have to do with the number?
13.
Well, it's not 13. When you spin it, it goes from 2 to 10, and then the letter J, the letter Q, the letter K, and the letter A.
What?
Okay. Well, that tells you.
Spin what?
The little
The
number.
tumbler.
The lock.
The tumbler. So the thing is K. Like,
The number
Yeah.
K.
Oh,
Number K, yes.
okay.
Yes.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's not just numbers. Oh, I thought you meant like it was just a number lock. I didn't think it had letters in it too.
Neither did I, to be quite honest.
Okay. That makes sense.
The number
I
K, my favorite number.
guess. K is my favorite number.
So what, we go over to the thing and then try the combination.
I mean, do you want to try it
Gee,
right
do
now?
you know where do you know where the fucking vault is?
I
Didn't
will.
they-
I'll just let you know, Argent, that you were only asked to find the numbers. You weren't asked to actually go inside the
Yeah,
vault.
exactly. Like, fuck that.
All right. So we have the numbers. What now?
Argent knows it's K153.
When do I arrive, by the way?
I'll let you
Yes,
know
and
when
that-
you arrive.
Yeah, so now I just gotta go find my boss. Like I'm outie, dude.
All right.
Come on, Discord, don't.
So I'm guessing the
Alright.
group of you are now leaving to go find
Yeah, we're gonna-
Yeah, we're
Argent's
going to
boss.
go find
We're not
Argent's
letting
boss.
Brass leave.
Yeah.
Leave our
So
site.
as you leave, Larissa manages to almost seamlessly group back up with you with her very quiet movement, not really saying anything like she hasn't been. And the
So
What,
I,
no racist comments to give her away.
so I
What?
mildly remark
great.
in the direction of Castle, but not actually looking at him, just in his direction, that, so I have information that says that we might want to stick around to find what you're looking for.
I do still have to report back to my boss. Like,
So Kessel dropped. Hold on, Z
You
dropped
have
some
fun.
peanut shells. All right. So if what we're looking
He
for,
just spilled a fuck ton of peanut shells.
yeah. So
Rest in peace.
the whole
God, motherfucking damn. So, are you mean to say that the fucking dragon's in the casino?
because you guys didn't see a dragon in the casino.
Yeah, I would have noticed a dragon in the casino. Actually, I might have not noticed because I rolled pretty poorly back there.
Yeah,
So,
you might have gotten distracted with the fucking pretty lights.
yeah.
Who told you that the dragon would be in the casino anyway?
Yeah, where'd you even get this information?
That I can't say. I do know that Tim's wife is alive, though.
What? Well, yeah, of course she's alive. We saw her run away.
I know where she
Wait, what?
is,
You
too.
said she was dead.
Oh, you know where she is? Oh, well then we can clear up the entire thing with the authorities and we can leave Calimport. Where is she?
So we're going to go after the wife and not the dragon.
What? Well, we're gonna go after both, I assume, because we have to clear our names for the
Arjun
burning
uses
down.
the confusion to slowly slink away, just kind of
Yeah.
giving them that you guys have
As-
fun with
as
that
you
thing.
slowly make your way deeper into the Emerald Ward.
Wait,
Actually make a stealth check.
yeah,
I
that's
guess.
not-
Oh,
Mina,
okay.
Mina doesn't really care about this, so Mina would probably follow.
Okay.
Follow
Oh,
Argent.
good. That's one I'm actually good with. Okay, so here we go. Now, with the Donkey Kong Tumbler, we got a D20 plus 5 here.
Ooh, that's a nice sound effect.
Give me some, Donkey Kong.
Give me something
That is a
to.
10 plus 5, 15.
Alright, now I'm gonna roll. I'm also gonna use my own dice.
You need to roll perception to make sure you don't lose him.
Yeah. That is a 16.
God
So
damn it.
you managed to
Got
keep
him.
up with him.
I rolled an 11 plus 5.
So you managed to
Damn it.
keep up with Argent and don't lose him. What about the rest of the group? Are you guys gonna roll?
I'm still
Actually,
I was about
talking
to
with
say-
Larissa.
The rest of the
I was
group is too
about to-
distracted.
Wait, can I counter stealth to sneak around him sneaking around?
No,
So he
no.
doesn't
No,
notice me.
That's not how that works.
That's not how this
Well,
works.
I'm gonna
It's not
follow
how
any
him
of
any
this
of
like
this
works.
sneakily. Fine, I guess I'll follow him non-sneakily.
Alright. Well, I mean, me and Larissa are still sort of going at it, like, trying. Like,
That's hot.
God, Tom, I will kill you.
Alright, nice.
Larissa will kill you because Larissa doesn't roll that way.
Alright.
In fact, she rolls 0
Alright.
ways.
Larissa, listen. If you know, like, you can't just tell us this vague stuff. You gotta be more specific. Where
If I
is the
could be more
dragon in the
specific-
casino?
I would be. This is as specific as I got.
Nice, Kessel. Good job.
Good work, Kessel.
I failed my dex save to not knock over someone's bowl of peanuts.
You did it.
Dang it, Kessel.
Anyways, Kessel's back now. Basically, what you missed is that Larissa said that she knows where that the dragon is apparently somewhere at the casino, and Argent and
Yeah.
Mina have sort of slinked away.
I
And
also
she
said
said-
that I
Yeah,
knew
because
where.
Arjun doesn't give a shit about whatever you're going through. Like,
I also said
Yeah.
I knew where Tim's wife was, which is probably not quite true, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay, so Arjun, who slipped away?
Arjun and Mina slipped away.
More like Argent slipped away and then
I
Mina
slipped
followed
away 'cause
after.
I didn't really give a shit about the situation, and then Mina tracked me because I'm having bad rules tonight.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then meanwhile, me and Larissa are. Larissa gave us information. I'm complaining that the information isn't very helpful.
Yeah,
And then I
you're fun.
said that I got it, that this is as specific as the information got. If I could get more specific, I would have.
Wait, who gave the information?
That I
Dude
can't
in an
say.
alleyway.
What?
You
Who
can't
knows?
say.
Some shady looking guy in a cloak.
No, you can't.
That's who I
don't
trust
know.
with all my info.
I have a hard time believing it's credible information if you won't say who told you. What, you learn it from some crazy
I didn't
vague-
say I would not say. I said I cannot say.
What? Do you
can't
not know
say.
who this guy is?
Exactly.
What? Why are you
Wait,
even
what?
discussing information?
Because he offered me quite a lot of money to get rid of the dragon.
Oh, well, we're doing that anyways. So,
Exactly. Though I do need the heart intact.
well, that should be fine. Is there? Would I know anything weird about like dragon hearts, or is that just like
Make a Arcana check.
common shit?
I probably should. Can I make an Arcana check so that I know what it's for?
Yeah, you can do.
Oh yeah,
as
would
well.
that be a nature check or an
Yeah,
arcana?
that'd be more
check?
like nature.
Arcana is like if you want to find
Magic
out
shit.
what the magical properties of the dragon heart are.
Yeah.
That's
I
more
will-
what I'm looking for, actually.
Yeah, Larissa can use Arcana. Arjan can use Nature.
All right,
Excellent.
and
I
then
can use
because
Arcana.
it's my favorite beast, I get advantage. 21.
You okay there?
I had
No,
to
there's some-
shake.
it's
Just
intense rolling. man.
violent shaking.
I had to
I am
shake my
shook.
Man,
box.
I'm using a Donkey Kong barrel for this.
Alright.
Like,
Shook.
I think sounds to some passion
Alright.
shaking.
That would be an unnatural 20.
All right, so
I got
of you,
21 for
both
nature.
of you know that dragon hearts are often used in rituals, specifically rituals based around whatever element the dragon represents.
Dragon
so,
heart.
since it's a red dragon, this would be a ritual about fire.
Is this guy somehow related to Haley in any way? Like
To the
I
what
don't
now?
think you-
to Haley, Tim's wife?
Oh. I thought you said to the Haley, and I was very confused.
what's a Haley?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Because
Alien and
dragon hearts can be used for a bunch of weird fire shit. So
Oh
Yeah, I
no,
know-
I need it for myself, not
So
for
he's
them.
Satan.
okay, whatever. Don't know
So
what
he's
you could be
Satan.
using it for.
Where did you meet this fellow
But-
anyway? I want to talk to him.
You know, the more we press this, the more suspicious this sounds.
Well, because it's an inherently suspicious thing. Of course, it's gonna sound more suspicious.
I'm asking Mina.
Well, Mina left.
Mina left.
No.
Yeah, Mina's
Larissa.
gone. Like, dude, we're out. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
he
going
means
to see my
Larissa.
boss.
Where do you find this guy?
In the alleyway.
Stop! I need to keep in character. Fuck.
Tom, stop.
No.
Why are you so quiet? Come on. Is it a secret?
God damn it!
Katie, no, now's
Too
not
much
the time to
alcohol
break.
for this.
Katie, now's not the time to break.
Oh, okay. I cannot tell you where I found him because I don't know the city very well.
That's fair. I understand that.
Can you vaguely describe, like, what the location looked like? It couldn't have been too far away, couldn't it?
Leo, could I see inside the place he came out of?
No, it was just,
An alley.
yeah, it was when
I meant inside the door.
when the door opened, it was just emptiness.
Damn it.
So, anyways, as you guys are talking, Vraz and Mina make their way further into the Emerald Ward, where eventually Vraz heads to a small little side building and like knocks on the door, giving the secret password. And the door opens.
Wait, what's
Your
that?
password is.
It's
Alright, I'll remember
That's
that.
my
the
God.
worst secret. Like, that's man, not in D&D, but IRL. Like, that would be the worst.
well, it's not as well known in D&D, so shut up.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways,
That's what I'm
look.
saying.
The little slate on the door opens, and two beady black eyes stare back before acknowledging that it's Vross before closing and opening, and the goblin gestures for them to enter.
Goblins. I don't actually say that.
Oh, so was the little eye slit like waist high?
Yes, it was it was eye
So they
level with
identified.
Mina.
So wait, so they identified Argent by his crotch?
No, they looked up.
Oh. I mean, hey, penis identification software. That's the way of the future. Anyway, Argent heads into the building.
And Mina follows behind Bros.
Hey, it's true though. No two penises are the same.
Also, is no one gonna point out to me that like she's there? Because I don't know she's there. Like no
No,
one's
you
gonna
don't
ask
know-
who the hell that is.
The goblin
Does
looks
she
a
fall?
little warily as Mina enters, but doesn't really say anything. He just closes the door behind the two of them. As you guys make your way further into the den. I just saw the fucking chat.
That
That's
is
a secret
indeed
knock.
Very secret. That is a very secrety knock.
Anyways, you guys make your way further in, and eventually you find yourself inside of a very nice, dimly lit den, wherein there's a large leather chair, and in sits a goblin who's just leaning back with his feet up on the desk, smoking a nice wooden pipe. And he's like, "Hey, Argent!
Ooh, I like this voice.
Welcome back!"
Shit, my computer fell asleep. Fuck.
Alright, okay,
What's his
Who's
name
this
again?
little guest you brought with you?
What?
And he just
Oh,
gestures.
Leo, what did you say? Like your mic cut out.
Like, Argent, welcome back. Who's this little guest you brought with you? As he gestures over to Mina.
Argent tries to, he plays it off kind of cool, and he looks over at Mina, and he just kind of looks back and is like, that would be my wife.
Whoa!
Make a deception
That's
check
a deception
with
check.
disadvantage. With disadvantage.
We're still working with a +7 here, so, or +6 now.
Can a normal-sized person not find love with a halfling?
No, because Leo's a.
Oh. What'd you roll?
26, boy.
I said disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, so 20 + 7 - 1. That would be a 26.
That's not.
No, disadvantage is you roll twice and you
You
get
take
the
the
lower
lower.
result.
Oh! I thought
can
that was
do-
just okay. Well, all right. So it's not a nat 20, but it is 16 + 7, so 23 or 27, boy.
He looks at you and slowly nods, like, I didn't know that. All right then. Well,
I do a little curtsy.
and he puts the pipe down and he gets out the chair and he walks over to you, like about eye level with Mina and about waist level with Ross, and he just looks up and he's like, come on, tell me you got good news, buddy."
Oh, I would say I have fantastic news.
And he like rubs
Pull
his
out-
hands together and he's smiling.
Little piece of I whip out a little piece of paper that's got my notes, the thing that I've been writing down, that combo.
He quickly
kinda
snatches it
slip
out
it over
of
to
your
him.
hand and he
Yeah.
just looks at it and he slowly moves back towards his desk and like, good. This is good stuff, Argent. And he pulls open a drawer and he's like rummaging around and you hear a lot of clinking, and he pulls out a rather hefty looking leather pouch and he tosses it towards Vross. He's like, 100 gold as we promised.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, I guess this is where most people would say goodbye, unless, now this is just me, spitballing ideas here, because, I am. Well, how would you like to make thousands of gold?
I'm listening.
I love that.
Well, since you gave us this gracious information, we have the ability to finally pull off this heist. Of course, we're going to need some more muscle, so we're going to have to find some help there. People who are, strong enough to carry all the gold and all that, But I would be happy to bring you on board for this mission, because this
God,
could
this is gonna be
bank you
clusterfuck.
so much money.
Everyone-
So much money.
So you're asking me to stick my life out on the line for a heist of a very well secured building that could possibly, if we fail, land me in so much hot water.
You say that like we're gonna fail. Like, Argent, you know who I am, right? Like, you know who I am. And you know him as Alfredo Giuseppe, the leader of the Goblin Mafia of Kalimport, who has been successfully running this for the past couple decades without ever being caught.
Alright, I'm in.
Yes!
Oh, God.
And he just like starts rummaging through, and he pulls out a very intricate looking gun, like pistol, and he puts it on the desk.
Now.
And he hops up back onto his chair, and he looks, crossing his arms, and he's folding his hands together and looking at you, and he's like, "All right, so introduce me to your wife. I'd love to hear more."
Well, I'd love to introduce myself. He doesn't need to do that. My name is Mina Varas.
Make a
Oh, yeah,
deception
sweetie.
check. It's
I mean,
one.
I've been calling him by his last name.
I put my arm around her for extra effect.
As you kind
You have
of
to kneel down to do it.
you kind of awkwardly put your arm around
Yeah,
like her
yeah, just
head.
kinda- yeah,
you
just-
awkwardly
just
put it around
bend
her
kinda
head.
down a little bit to.
I kind of just like put my arm around his legs and just like
Yeah, there you go.
Why
Did you
can't
find the
I have
combo?
ours?
No, but I'm married.
And he's like, "All right, well, and what can you do, Mina?"
I can do lots of things. What
Give
kind
him
of
to very
things
tight
do you
places.
want? Well, of course I can. Look at me.
You're very small.
Yeah, well, you're not really saying much, considering as he gestures to all the other goblins who are about equal size to
Point
Mina.
taken. Point taken.
I can also hold my own in a fight, if that's what you're wondering. I don't even need any of your fancy weapons or whatever. All I need are-
Interesting.
I would
Yeah, I
gladly
thought-
take those though.
And he
Yeah, I kinda just-
looks at Argent and he just starts. you don't want this. You don't want this. As he just picks it up and he's just slowly spinning it around his finger. You don't want this. Is mine. You don't want this one.
Do you have another?
As he pulls the other one out from the holster on this other side and he's spinning that and he's like, not for you.
A third.
No, he's now spinning two pistols on both of his hands, and he's like, "You realize how hard these are to come by? Like, why would I have more than two at any one time? Like, that is ridiculous."
All right. All right. All right. Point taken.
And he's like, do you maybe know anyone else who'd be happy to help this heist?
I don't know if happy is the word I would use. But I suppose if I convinced them, perhaps they would join.
We certainly could drag them into it.
I don't know how I feel about, not very willing participants knowing anything about this going on, as he's slowly puts his hand down
Exactly, they don't-
and gently aiming it in your direction.
Oh god.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, the Dragonborn appears to be very strong and equally stupid. So,
A
Oh my God.
With enough.
dragonborn.
Dragon.
Yes.
I haven't worked with one of them in so long. Ooh, that'd be nice. They could carry a lot of gold.
Does this guy have a thing for Dragonborn?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He has a thing for gold.
Okay. What, does he, like, bathe in it?
Well, yeah, if you were rich, wouldn't you?
I don't want to see how
Wouldn't
weird.
you
and
want the
turned on
Scrooge McDuck treatment?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Yeah,
fair.
Everyone would.
Apparently
goal.
it's, like, a lot of hard work to do that, though.
It's
Well, yeah, you just don't dive from a really high post. Otherwise, it's just kind of concrete at that point. You just
You
dip.
die?
No. You don't go off a diving board. You just kind of go down the ladder and you dip your toe in and you kind of, It takes a little bit.
It's like a hot tub of gold.
Yeah, it's like a hot tub. You got to be really delicate about it. Back to the
you gotta
game.
treat-
Back to
you
the
gotta
game.
treat
though.
your gold nicely.
Yeah, you got to take
Alright.
the gold out for dinner first.
Well, I wasn't taken out to dinner first, and now I'm suddenly someone's wife.
Ooh.
This is what you get for sneaking along. This is what you get for sneaking along.
This is
Anyway,
This is what you
were
get, a
saying.
happy marriage. You run away from one marriage and just get wrapped up in another.
Hey, that never happens.
Anyways, he's just looking and he's like, that'd be nice. Okay, how's this? You round up a crew, bring them to me so I can meet them, and then I will give you guys a little mission to, prove the loyalty. I trust you, Arjun. I trust you. But I need proof of everyone else's loyalty, so I'll give some sort of task for them. I have no idea. I'll think of something. But bring them here,
You
and
don't even
I'll
trust
be the
my
judge of them.
loyalty?
And he just
All
slowly
right.
shifts his attention from Voss to Mina as she says that, slowly shifting the gun direction as well.
Well,
And then he just looks back at Voss and he's like, so, I could promise, depending on how many people, let's say 3,000 gold per person? In this ice?
Oh, I'm sure they do it for that price.
Good.
I'm sure
That is good. That is very good. Well,
Mina's disappointed. You never go for the first price.
I've got
Always ask for
business to
more.
do. Many things to do.
Evie, when the guy has a gun pointed at you, you go for the first
I've got
price.
business to do, people to torture,
I mean,
things to eat. So, if you could be off, same time tomorrow?
Yes. Same time tomorrow. Sounds divine.
Good. Well, show yourself out. As he's
Alright.
just looking at... as
Arjun
he's just,
walks out holding Mina's hand.
bye. I waved at the other one.
yeah, one of the goblins just gently, politely ways back
Oh.
Aw.
before they
Then-
before
So many
they all
goblins, but-
sort of swarm the desk to talk
And
over the...
then, once they
combination.
exit, once they're, way out of your shot of the entire building, Arjun just kind of stops and glares at him and goes, "Okay, wifey, what were you thinking?"
I wa-
Quick question. How old's Mina?
let's see. 18.
How old's Arjun?
Older than that.
Well, okay, that's good.
He's enough to be. Listen, he's enough to be a male escort, so he's legal. To be fair, though, I don't think I actually ever put his age on the. Nope, definitely did not. Oops.
Roll
Anyway.
1d100 for his age.
Oh no, he's 2 years old.
Because I wasn't
The baby's
I
got a
wasn't-
gun!
I wasn't fully aware of everybody else's ages. Because I know I set Arjan's to 17. That's just barely not legal. I wasn't sure if anybody was younger.
Wow, Mina is older than Arjan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Dragon Point don't
I would
last as long.
likely
Castle
go
is not
with,
17 years
around-
old.
What do you mean I can't be hip with the kids?
This is not 17 again. Calm down.
I would, I would likely. I would likely guesstimate at being 21-ish.
Anyways, back to the actual RP.
Alright.
Anyway,
Well, thank you for not getting me shot. That was pretty nice.
you are so lucky. You are so lucky that we're both in one piece after that.
Well, it is my halfling luck.
Sure.
It's funny. 'cause I actually do have
Sure.
halfling luck.
Arjun shakes his head and continues back to the casino.
I mean, hey,
Sure.
it worked out.
So as you're
Just
making your
I
way
think it fits your
back,
friends to do.
Larissa,
wait,
Kessel, and Arjan have all been sort of arguing over information. Larissa hasn't been giving you guys anything concrete. Because, of course, she hasn't. She doesn't really have anything concrete to tell you guys. And the 5 of you are now all grouped back up. Katie left for a moment, so we're trying to figure out what. And as the group of you grouped up, fucking.
What do
Anyways,
you do, fellow kids?
I just saw that. So now that the 5 of you are all grouped back up together, what are you gonna do? Va's still in jail with the assault charges.
So, yes, I immediately approach the group again with a hefty proposition. Just lay my cards on the table right now. So, how would each of you be interested in a job of about 3,000 gold pieces apiece? Enough to comfortably gamble here.
I already agreed.
I'm more so looking for for a dragon and not so much cash.
And what kind of job are you talking about, fella?
Security testing, of course.
Make a deception check, and Kessel make an insight check.
Alright, here we go again.
I mean, I didn't buy that before, but
Hey, we do got at least a +7 here. Let's go.
Come on, you can
Close
do
at
it.
the barrel. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright, it's rolling. Oh, shit, hold on. I gotta go under my desk to get the goddamn dice. Give me a sec. Fuck! Okay.
This is an adventure just for the... Ah!
Sorry, my headphones were still on. Let me take those off.
Ooh,
This
boy.
is an adventure just for this one roll.
Okay, well, good news, there's a 1, so it's definitely double digits. Let's see, what do we got? 12 plus 7, 19.
Yes,
Kessel believes that this is a security testing job.
yes. Now Mina is in a position of power because she's the one that knows.
Can I make a check to see if I know he's lying?
You can make an insight check, yes.
like everyone
still,
here
Vraz
can.
is
Against the
still at
19, yeah. Yeah.
I do have a bonus to it, so there is that. It's not as hefty a one. Hold on, come back here.
Don't launch it underneath your desk.
Well, considering the box closes, and I just open it flat so I see
Yeah,
the
my
number.
Donkey Kong barrel closes too. That didn't help at all.
14?
The top just popped right the fuck off.
Larissa believes that this is security testing. Like, he doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay, cool.
Arjan,
I'm still
I get what
uninterested. This was mostly whether I was going to dryly remark that he was really bad at lying, or I was going to be apathetic to the entire situation.
Does Arjan believe him?
Roll an insight check.
Doubtful.
I'll do the insight check. Well, I'm glad you rolled high.
I know, so am I. Like, yeah. Considering, like, we're both at gunpoint here. I didn't
Why
want to
do
have
I
to
believe
say
him
that.
now?
No, we were at gunpoint.
Yeah, but like, we will both die now if we fail this one.
So we're kind of stuck in doing this.
Yes. Very much so.
So, in the interest of keeping Mina alive, I think we might have to go through with this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't say that like well, I could say it in character. If you want.
Yeah, we're not saying. Well, we.
I mean, do you want to
could
say it in
mention that. Mina's
character?
not gonna mention it.
Depends, Meryl, what were you taking that at? Like, did you take that as I said it in, like, because I do the accent with my character.
At first, yeah.
Because I wasn't, but... Alright.
Well, I get confused easily, okay?
I mean,
Alright,
yeah,
well.
that's pretty
Let's
obvious,
see if you-
but...
Let's see if you need to do that first with the because like
Yeah.
they all believe that it's a secret.
Yeah, it's like, you know what, they all believe us right now, so we'll say, you know, if at some point, you know... Well, at this point, if they learn the truth, and, it'll be a little late, because,
Yeah.
now they're implicated in the crime with me.
Well, here's the thing. So, Kessel's like,
Wait, so you're actually a security tester?
Yes, the person we saw was indeed the boss of the casino here.
Well, interesting. I
Yeah,
guess
you know.
I was a little paranoid about you before.
Well, I don't care. So,
The thing is,
whatever you guys decide to do, I'm out.
You don't care, except
Alright.
you're already given something that would make you care.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
mean,
So,
yes,
so let me level.
also,
let me
I
level
can
with
just
you.
hang around here and not actually be part of the crime, but if I observe that they need help, I can help.
Well, I mean, there's like that's
I
like a
also need
roll.
to bring you guys to the boss, so
That's true. We need to
This
go.
time tomorrow, so you still have something to do
This-
for the rest
this
of
time
today.
around.
yeah.
Oh, if we have to go to the boss, we're gonna be like, oh, interesting. The goblins run this casino, apparently.
Hey, that's
okay,
a
but would it
bit.
really surprise you that a mafia runs a casino? It's like it's like the oldest thing
Oh,
in the
that's
book.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
Cactus.
The gangsters kind of ran Las Vegas.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways,
And Atlantic City, for that matter.
so you guys all believe that he is actually a security tester.
Listen,
Except me, because I was
With a
there.
I'll help you with it. But we got some information that the dragon.
Argent Frost the second, security guard with a wife.
Listen,
Here's what's
listen.
going on. Here's what's going on with Kessel, is that he needs money to take care of his family, and his investigation business is kind of sunk. But
Hey.
he's
Hey, 3,000 gold pieces.
right. But I don't think I'm gonna roll to see if he would take this job out of like
Desperation.
desperation or
Right, because I guess he is kind of acting out of
You can
alignment
decide to
here,
do that
even if
next
he is
session because
deceptive.
we'll go over that next session.
All right.
We don't have
so
much
we're
time
ending.
left,
We're,
so I'm trying to wrap
No.
this up.
Oh shit! Oh, how
Yeah, we
time
have to-
flies. Okay.
We have to go take
All right,
Ross as
listen.
well.
I'll help you on this job, but I also got some information that the dragon might be in the casino or around the casino at some point between now and the near future. So if I see the dragon, I will probably be trying to grab that.
All right, you do
Fair.
that. I'm sure I could arrange something with the boss that, if he had a god dragon, which he has not let me know of yet, if he has one, then I'm sure I can arrange something.
Well, you see, there's a bit of a problem because we kind of need the dragon's heart, and I'm like 98% sure it needs the heart to be alive.
Roll a nature check.
does
Well,
it need a heart to
it's-
be alive?
Sure.
I don't know.
Rewrite
Dragons
the
might
fabric of reality.
Roll a
Dragons
nature
might
check.
have dragons might have multiple hearts. I don't know.
Yeah, they
Roll a
might have
nature
multiple.
check.
I'm rolling. I get advantage because it's knowledge on my preferred thing. Okay,
It does need a
22.
heart to survive.
okay, it doesn't need a heart.
Definitely need-
I'm okay. Scratch that. 100% sure that the dragon needs the heart to be alive. So I don't think we can get it to your
Yes.
boss alive.
A failure
We
would
do
have been
in
so
fact-
retarded.
We do in fact need that
We'll-
dragon heart, or
we'll work with
more
it.
specifically, I need it.
Hmm
We'll
Why do you
work
use
with
Dragon
it.
Heart again?
He hasn't specified in our job that
All
there
right.
is one that is on duty, but if there is, I will mull it over with him. I'm sure I could convince him.
All right.
So are you guys gonna do anything else?
I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah,
I mean, someone was
think we're
asking
good.
me about the house, but I'm about the place I met them, but I'm willing to let that go.
Kessel's just gonna
Mull it
patrol
over.
he's gonna patrol the outside of the casino, like the whole perimeter.
Well, we have to talk to
Can
the
we go
dude.
get That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it?
Go get Va. Thank you for remembering.
Oh yeah, we need to get Vol out of prison.
Isn't that why we went and got
We should
Ross?
probably
Right,
do that.
someone should probably mention this. Oh wait, no, I know about this.
Yeah, we already
I
know
just
about this.
reminded
We should
everyone.
probably do that
You were welcome.
tonight.
Right.
Or wait, we should probably do that tonight, and then Va can help us do the
So,
for the
do the
heist,
thing,
yeah.
the security check.
Okay, so you guys talk about that, and Kessel's gonna say,
Alright, well, we only have one lead as to where the dragon might be, and as untrustworthy as it might be, it's by default the best one I've got, and therefore, I'm gonna position myself here near the casino, here in the Emerald Ward for a bit, and I'll go ahead and keep an eye out for the dragon while you guys get Va.
If you don't
Alright.
mind, I'd like to stay with you.
That's perfectly fine. You can help. Extra
Alright.
pair of eyes is always helpful.
All right, so long as you can come with me to meet the boss.
Tomorrow.
I think you said tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he's an absolutely wonderful fella.
Hmm.
All right.
Should I roll deception?
No,
No.
just don't. Just
No, I'm saying that
We're good.
sarcastic.
We're good.
so. Anyways, as you guys have made this decision, Kessel and Larissa staying behind at the 5-leaf clover, and Arjan, Varas, and Mina heading out to the
Prison.
the guard
The prison.
station, we are gonna wrap it up for tonight.
All right.
Okay.
Next time, Hyper
a
should be
mess.
back, so you guys will have
Yeah.
Va back.
Ooh, and then I can get healed.
Well, it's gonna be overnight. You're gonna have a long rest, so because of long rest, you're gonna be fully
Yes.
healed. So don't worry.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just,
Gotta level up.
it's just not at the moment. No level up either. You haven't leveled up yet.
We didn't. Yeah, all we did was find some numbers.
You did a
Still
puzzle.
level 2.
You did the easiest puzzle.
All right. I'm gonna.
So you guys,
Yeah.
that was fun. We'll meet back up in a couple of weeks.
Yay.
Yeah. Please.
All right.
That was fun.
Okay, so I'm a fully level with you. The wife thing just kind of came out of nowhere.
That was great.
Like,
You came-
I was really searching for an answer here, like because I knew at some point that was gonna come up, and it's like by the time we got to the boss, I still didn't have anything. My 2 runner-ups were gonna be my sister and my cousin, so and neither like considering the whole
I think-
species thing.
I mean,
I think
Yeah.
wife was the best option you could have
Wife
gone
was
for
probably the
there.
best option there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
so-
Here's my
yeah, I get-
halfling sister.
Yeah, I just kind of blurted out, that would be my wife.
Yeah.
I mean, what's he
So-
gonna do? Ask you for your marriage certificate?
Although it's gonna be kind of interesting, since Mina being a Ghostwise halfling, she can actually talk to people telepathically,
Oh.
which like not many of you guys know.
No one knows that.
So that, yeah, so she basically she can tell one of you guys that this is fake without alerting everyone else, which
Interesting.
might be nice next session.
But again, we're still both at gunpoint, so
Yeah, we are so.
you might want to add that. Like,
Anyways, that is gonna wrap it up.
Good session.
God.
Yeah.